Well, Spay and Neuter Awareness Month is recognized every February to promote the spaying and neutering of pets, and you can help to control the pet population. We all know that, but there's much more to it. We've got Dr. Stephen Marks here, founding dean of the Harvey S. Peeler Jr. College of Veterinary Medicine at Clemson University, along with Andrea Espinosa from Greenville County Animal Care. And Andrea, who's this adoptable sweet pup?
This is Splenda. She's our retriever mix.
Come over
She's
here, baby.
At Greenville County Animal Care, available for foster or adoption. And she's just 3 years old.
Come over here, baby.
She's a little bit timid, but as you can see, she has such a calm demeanor.
What kind of breed do we think she is? She's beautiful.
Maybe part Chesapeake Bay Retriever.
Oh. Yes. She's lovely. Her ears perk up. She sees herself on screen, and look at that sweet face. You know, she's just an example. Every time we can bring a dog on and tell these stories, bring these adoptable pets on, there's so many reasons to spay or neuter your pet. We know that it prevents unwanted litters, but there are also health benefits. Dr. Marks, talk about those health benefits people don't think about.
Yeah, so there's a lot of research that's been done and ongoing, especially in dogs, more dogs than cats. But the healthy aspect of spaying is that those females will not have diseases that affect the reproductive organs. And the same for male dogs as well, specifically a disease related to the prostate. And so spay and neuter, spay for the female, neuter for the male, is very, very helpful health-wise.
And I suppose the frequently asked question here, does spaying and neutering change a pet's personality behavior? Is it painful? Talk about some of those things.
Yeah, so those are a little bit of myth. Number one, it's not painful because they're under general anesthesia, just like any surgical procedure in a person or a child. As far as changing their personality, it does not. If anything, it may avoid some unintended behaviors, like males being more aggressive, maybe male dogs humping. So those behaviors tend to go away when the animal is castrated or neutered.
And Andrea, the impact of spay-neuter programs on the community is really great. Talk about those community benefits that we see.
Yes, definitely. I think, as he was saying, it leads to healthier dogs and also healthier communities. It helps prevent the population, but also creates a longer and better life for the dogs. You know, a lot of times we have strays that come in that were not spayed, were not neutered, and they found that there was a female in here, and that's why they were roaming the neighborhood. Or it also leads to other diseases that if their dog had been spayed or neutered sooner, and the pet owner would have started developing that relationship with their veterinary, you know, it could have reduced the cost of care for the animals, and it could have improved the quality of life for the pet. So we ultimately want pet owners to start forming a relationship with their vet as early as possible. Spaying and neutering is a great start to get to know their dog's health, and it ultimately would lead to a better life for the dog and then a healthier community.
What was Splenda's story? Do we know?
Splenda was actually found astray at the beginning of January. She, as you can see, she has already had a litter, unfortunately, and then this is what we see oftentimes, that the puppies get adopted, get sold off, and then the parent ends up on the shelter. So she's now looking for a forever home because she's a mama, but she's very much deserving of having her own forever family. And
it's going to change a whole household that has a place for a puppy. It's just a life-changing thing. The cost of spay-neuter procedures, there are a lot of local programs that help with them. So while people think that this is an expensive thing, you know, those programs really make an impact, don't they?
No, they make a huge impact. And I think with most of us, we think of the upfront cost. Number one, it's one of the least expensive surgical procedures compared to fixing a fracture. But that fee for spay or neutering is spread out through the entire life of a dog. So if you look at it that way, it's very inexpensive.
And I know that, Andrea, you're always looking for support at Greenville County Animal Care. What are the current challenges? What do you want people to know about that and your mission?
Yes, well, our mission is to provide the best quality of life for dogs and to make sure that we have a healthy, pet-friendly community. So we want to encourage everyone to form a relationship with their vet, to have their dogs checked and spay and neutered as early as possible to create a better quality of life for the pet and also reduce the cost for the pet owners, and get to know the services we have available at our clinic. We have free spay and neuter services at our clinic on the Greenville County Animal Care Facility, and also a lot of resources available for pet owners.
Splenda's name right on screen right there. She's such a star. Dr. Marks, as we go, anything else you want people to know about the program at Clemson University? People are so excited about what you're doing.
So this is, it's an incredible opportunity for Clemson and also the state of South Carolina. And we love, we're going to have our students work with some of the local shelters and rescue groups so they can get that training early on in their academic career to become veterinarians, to address a lot of the problems we're talking about today.
It's got to be super rewarding to have patients like this.
Absolutely.
I mean,
Absolutely.
they're the best. Well, thank you so much for being here. We really appreciate it. Dr. Stephen Marks, Andrea, and of course, sweet Splenda. Go get yourself a new home real soon. Check out that sweet face. Oh my goodness, she's gonna be perfect for somebody. And you can find out more about Clemson's vet program and Greenville County Animal Care online. We'll have those links on accesscarolina.com.